That's me. Hello, 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 hello. If you saw my thumbnail, you see I have a cocktail. But actually, I don't have a cocktail. It's what I was drinking last night. Remember, I told you guys I should have put into a cocktail drink? Cocktail glass. It's fun, my life. So I did. I finished it up because I still had some tea left. I saved it. And I put it with some seltzer in a cocktail glass because it looks pretty. This is just some loose leaf tea that I steeped with some seltzer. It's rather good. I will say that. That was the tea's recommendation, and when it's printed on the back of the bag, you should do it. So I thought, yeah, remember I said last night I had it in a plastic cup? I'm like, it needs to be in a cocktail glass. And look how much fun this looks. This looks like a fun cocktail. And this is tea and seltzer. Nobody needs to know what's in there. Just saying. No one needs to know. Luigi and Sue. I know. This is a Dollar Tree glass. You know, you spend $1, you get a beautiful glass for your little cocktail. Or should we call it mocktail? Hi, Tamara and Marilyn and Lynn. Yeah, so you just make it fun. I always try to say that. Make things fun and special, and nobody's the wiser that it's not really a cocktail. And I get giddy when I have a little, something I think is a little bit special. Hello, Rosemary and Carol. That cabbage was mind-blowing. I mean, for $1? I mean, it's like you can you can eat for a week on that cabbage. You should do a channel. Make how many days you can get out of one cabbage. How many meals? That you could post every day. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage. It'd be gassy in that house. That's one bad downside of that one. Hi, Michelle. We miss you. Is everybody getting on the mend over at your place? Hello, Melody and Jermaine. Hello, Michelle from Florida, Dunlin. I know I probably butchered that. I was not going to say it, then I wouldn't say it anyway. Hello, Roberta. Yay, she stayed within her points. Some days it's sometimes near impossible. Some days it is. I know. Hello, Deborah and Laura. The men are doing better. I'm going to oh, Lord. Oh. Well, at least, there's, they're on the upswing, so you'll get there. That is, I understand. There's many days it's a huge one. I get that. I had a humongous lunch today. I couldn't even finish it. It was so big. But yes. This week we're going to do lunch with Dee. So when I come home from school, we used to do breakfast with Dee, but mornings are a little bit scary right now. So I thought lunch is good, and it's great for the people in California because it's a little bit later for you guys. I mean, I know Lynn is always up at the crack of dawn. Oh, thank you, Luigi. Yes, the bagel video is up. Oh, and it is, I keep forgetting how good 2-ingredient dough is when you put a little sweetener in there. I made pumpkin ones last year that were phenomenal, and these do not disappoint. So so next time, if you don't feel like making these, next time you make your 2-ingredient dough bagels, put some sugar in there, a little bit of monk fruit. Mixed berry jello. Ooh. Big Mac. I need to make me a Big Mac salad again. I haven't had that forever. Keep positive, Rosemary. Don't think of the negative. Just keep doing what you're doing. Sometimes we overthink it, and I know I do that. I'm doing really, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I say that, all hell breaks loose. Yes, it was kind of fun. I did enjoy it. It dawned on me on the way home. From school, I'm like, why don't I just have lunch with everybody? I'm worried about breakfast. Maybe we can't do breakfast. Bagel was good. What is a Big Mac salad? I think, no, I don't think it was, I think it was it Skinny Taste or Pound Dropper? Somebody made everybody makes it though. It's, I make my own Big Mac sauce with yogurt when I make my Big Mac meatloaf. It's, the kids, nobody notices the difference. It's really good. It is, burger, ground meat of your choice, and you use like, light Thousand Island, and you like kind of make where everything is in a Big Mac's in a salad, except the bun. Oh, Worcestershire. My husband is obsessed with Worcestershire. He puts Worcestershire in everything. Lavish chips. Oh, I'm telling you, you can make them different every time, and they're always going to be fantastic. Oh, thank you, Michelle. It is good. And I've made it with all different kinds of meat. I've made it with chicken, turkey, beef. It's all good. Yeah, I have a Big Mac meatloaf, but that's just the Big Mac salad in a meatloaf form. Actually, I've just put a slice of meatloaf on a salad. Not gonna lie. Hey, Paula. You have hypothyroid. Ooh, well, that's a bit distressing. Hello, Sue. Oh, I put pickles in everything. Oh, honestly, pickles, pickles, pickles. Hello, Lori Mashburn. Yes, there's pickles in my meatloaf. There's pickles because it's that good. Yep, they don't know. You think people are going to know because you automatically get certain things. They don't know. Some people are susceptible to knowing that it's there. They think that they taste it. Was that a Pound Dropper? Okay, I know it's either Pound Dropper or Skinny Taste. Hello, cats. I'm gonna call you Pussy, but it would just be really wrong. Hello, Beverly. Stuffed squash using ground. Oh, I love stuffed squash. If you've never made zucchini boats, you are missing the boat because it's good stuff. Oh man, tell her, holy cow, that's a lot of chocolate. Hello, Nora. National Squash. I didn't know there was a National Squash Day. Oh, hello, McKean. Dang, National Squash Day. I had Squash Week. I think it was 2 years ago. I did Squash Week. Every day I did a different squash. I did a zucchini. I did an acorn. I did a butternut. I did a spaghetti squash. Oh yeah, Squash Week. Because Gotcha, Paula. I love zucchini. Yeah. There's some days our lounge is like, ooh, I have to avoid going in there. I mean, sometimes it's junk stuff, like it's stuff you're not going to want to waste points on, like Dunkin' Donuts. Honestly, I don't waste points on Dunkin' Donuts. But there are some days you have Cheesecake Factory in there. You have Amish Market Donuts in there. You have like these gourmet things in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I like the cheap parents only get the Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, yeah, because they don't move me. But yeah, you bring me some Amish donuts. Oh yeah, it's a difficulty. That is a huge win, Deborah. And people don't, I guess they just don't think, here. Oh, Hungry Girl. I bet you that's good. Hello, Pat. Yeah, they're just some you're like kind of like, yeah, no, you don't move me. Nope. And I tell you this all the time. These are my, if I bit into something that I thought looked really good, and turns out it's not, I throw it in the trash and spit it out. I'm sorry. I'm not swallowing anything that's not worth it to me. If I'm gonna if I'm gonna give up those kind of points, it's gotta just rock my world. And if it's not, yeah, it's not happening. Sauteed zucchini. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That was my dad's favorite. The black cocoa. Well, there you go. It's becoming more and more popular. I just think it is the best thing since sliced bread. Honestly, I remember I don't remember where I I just it how I saw it or why I saw it and why I tried it. I can't even tell you. But it's just smooth, and I don't want to use the word creamy, but because it's just it's not that bitter that that special dark has, but it's deep, and it's just really good. Oh, I love Amish. I mean Amish. There's a place. We have a farm market that's only open 1 day a week, but it probably won't be open anymore because that's where the tornado went down. So that park that's usually in is pretty really messed up. So I can't see them coming back. It's a shame because oh, they had the vendors. There's a pickle vendor. There was a cheese vendor. There was a bakery that had all these. Well, they weren't organic because they don't do organic. But it was all homemade breads and cookies and baked goods and flatbreads, and it was just phenomenal. Frosting. Yeah, it depends. See, that's my husband. He always had to have the piece of cake with all the frosting. Me, a little bit is all I need. So I'm not really a frosting gal. You, oh, you told me about it. I knew if I own, there you go, Jermaine. See, that's why, just why Jermaine is here. She keeps me in check. I knew somebody told me, man, it's the bomb diggity of all diggities. So I owe Jermaine. See, you're responsible for all my creations. 2 platters of grilled vegetables. Oh, you were saying that. Nothing better than I'm sorry. There's nothing better than grilled vegetables. They to me that is like the grilled or roasted. Oh, the oatmeal protein bars. Oh, they're the pumpkin ones because they're my favorite. The pumpkin ones. I saw that. That would be deadly for me right now. Oh, we've been to the one in Columbus. We've been there. Actually, we were going to go there a couple weeks ago, and I forgot what happened. Steve will go because he goes in Valenzano. So I get him to go. We're going Valenzano. That's great, Lynn. Did you get any? You make all these great things and you don't get one. Oh, that is the best way to cauliflower is roasted. Yes, the pumpkin one. They are. It's phenomenal. I do love that, and I found that in my phone. I'd put it in there back when I was on Points Plus, and it was in my recipe builder because honestly, I still have to go through the rest of my recipe builder. And I'm like, oh, I haven't I ever made this, or if I made it, I don't remember. So I made it, and once the Smart Points came around, a lot of the things I changed the sugar because I think I'd used something that had points. I don't even remember now. So I switched up the sugar. I'm like, wow, this lowered the points. And on purple, you know, you know, definitely was a winner. What does everyone put in their veggies for seasonings? God, anything from Trader Joe's. Their onion salt, their 21 seasoning salute, everything. They're just, I can't even describe how much I love Trader Joe's. Garlic. There's citrusy garlic that Trader Joe's has that's got a little bit of hint of lemon. Delicious. Rest in peace, poise plants. Yeah. Wah, wah, wah. Awesome. Yep, because sometimes you miss the lower point stuff that you'd be just happy with. And you're like, why did I grab this? I want that. You can't put it back. At least now with COVID, you can. I mean, maybe before you could have slid it back and nobody would have noticed. But now with COVID, it's like you touched it, you own it. I season way too much. Sometimes it's, and let me tell you something, a little hot pepper flake on things. The olive oil is key. I have an olive oil sprayer, and you get that extra. And let me tell you something, extra virgin has a flavor. It's a very nice floralness, very light. You don't really know it's floral, but it's very nice, and it does enhances those veggies to perfection. And you put in a misto, and so you're not really putting that much on there. I mean, you could brush them, but the misto is so much easier. Hello, Miss Lori. Oh, guess what, Lori? People at Built Bar aren't talking to me now. They don't respond to my emails. You know. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, yeah. I mean, and you don't use as much because I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit heavy-handed when it comes to oil. I think it's my heritage. You know, a little extra olive oil, and I'm gonna hurt nobody. No, gonna hurt nobody. You know. Okay, well, there's lots of other things other than hot and black pepper, Jermaine. Like, I'm a big fan of the Make Mrs. Dash. There's no salt in there because sometimes you want to control the salt. And sometimes, you know, if the seasoning has salt in it, it's mostly salt and less seasoning. So I'd rather use the Mrs. Dash or whatever and then add a little bit of salt because you definitely need salt. But sometimes it's too much salt. No. No, I didn't get anything. Nope, I had no water. I had nothing. And then there's another contest, which I am just so not doing. I'm sorry. I think these contests, you know, what bar reminds you of summer? None of them. And if you don't have your first choice at home, just pick your second. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Nope, I haven't. Lynn, I still don't. It still says label created. I have no other information. I always say playing with your food is huge. That's how you find out. Especially we all like different things. Tuscan bean dip. Anything Tuscan. I'll explain that in 1 second. Let me just. Oh, lime pepper. I've never had lime pepper. I've never even seen lime pepper. Um, because Janet, I ream them out because I didn't get any samples. And you're not supposed to ream them out when you don't get samples because not everybody can get samples. And I said, listen, I get that. But you know, people ask what you think and you can't say because you don't know. And I said, you're giving out 6 samples. Why don't you send everybody 2 samples so you could send out 3 times as much? I don't need 6 bars to try something. I just need 1, maybe 2. Oh, Penzi spices. Yes, I've somebody has gifted me with some Penzi spices. They weren't bad. I mean, I didn't hate them. I didn't love them. I thought they were okay. I'm easy with spices, quite honestly. I mean, I'll get spices anywhere. My ShopRite, they have a new line called Bowl and Basket or something, and they look like the Trader Joe's, so I'm interested to try them. Wow. They're those little baked things, aren't they? Hamantaschen? Hey, Leslie. That's wonderful. If you're getting an award for making something, it must be good. Because people don't get awards when they make stuff that's not so good. I think they have a website, the Penzies. Yes, the tagine. Yeah, I've got that at the Dollar Tree too. Holy coly, 750? Well, their shipping has improved. How long have you been waiting? Because, I mean, I know I ordered on a Monday and they arrived the following Tuesday. And I ordered on a Thursday. They came the following Friday, which I was a little shocked. I won't lie. But yes, I just was like, it just doesn't make sense. And you can't, like, they don't like when you complain about anything. You're just supposed to be grateful. Yeah, because I like looking like an ass all the time. I like to look like an ass. I don't know. I'm like, not everything is always perfect. It's okay that it's not perfect. I'm totally fine that they have issues because everything has issues. For me to sit there and say they don't, I have a problem with that. Look at Luigi's got the Penzi store in her backyard. Maple Oat Premier at the Dollar Tree. That's my favorite one. I found it there a few times. I get excited when I find the maple oat. I'm like, oh, maple oat. It is one more point per container, but it's worth it in my opinion. Oh, jeez. Well, these were these built balls. They were balls stuffed with nut butter. They were, I think, 3 points a ball. Points a ball. But I can't even explain the tech. I can't explain anything because I don't have them. And they're always like, well, ask somebody. That's immature. To me, to ask somebody, it's hard because I can't explain something I am getting secondhand. So I just was like, this is not good. And then I emailed 2 people. The one person emailed me back, but the one girl did not. Please. There's always something new coming out. I don't know, and not coming up, I don't think. I don't honestly. I read the notes, but I grazed over them. I just read the part about the person complaining. That was me. Because they randomly select people. And apparently, but it's one thing, I didn't get the last 2 samples. And like I said to her, you're sending 6 samples out per person instead of sending 2. If you send 2, you can get 3 people instead of this 1. You don't need 6 to sample. Blueberry oat, I get that from my boy. My son likes that one. I was going to go to the Dollar Tree today, but yeah, it was my first day back and I just wanted to come home. Oh, I bet you that was good. Maple oat, and the Goodbye, Carol. Yeah, it probably was. Yeah, so do I. I have a love-hate relationship as well. I mean, I do like the bars most of the time. I just hate, when she sits there and tells me how I'm supposed to behave. I'm not a child. If I have an opinion and I'm not happy, I should be allowed to say that. They don't like anything negative. It's just, and I can't, I just can't deal with that some days. Because if things happen, this is what they don't understand. You being somebody that's promoting it, people will complain to you first because you're the big mouth that talked about it, which I get. So if I don't have the answers, I need to tell them. They'll say, well, it's not your place. Well, they're coming to me first. Well, just send them to us. I'm like, that's easier said than done, because you're the one that's sitting there saying how good they are, and then they're like getting this mediocre product. Hello, Marine. You know, like, how many times have we dealt with not covered bars? Time and time again. I don't know what, you know. Ooh, big yellow chunk. They'll claim that was gelatin. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. But I hope they gave you something for that. I had gotten in one of my, it was a banana nut bread. I had a shell from a walnut that was this big. A girl at work, I gave her a bar, and luckily she didn't bite on it full force, or she would have lost a tooth. Yep, it was this big. I sent them a picture immediately. I said, this is what was in my bar. They're like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Thank you, Lori Mashburn. Yes, we are glamming at 2:30 Eastern time, since I am back to work. So if anybody's not busy, come on over and watch me huff and puff. The Kodiak Protein Oats. I did see them. I wasn't willing to pay the extra point. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate when it comes to points. Yeah. Yeah, with those weights. See, I find when we do the weights or the bands, I get less steps. Not that it matters, because you're getting a better workout, but you know, because I didn't feel like getting any of my weights anyway, so I just, you know, that's why you see me go like this real fast. I'm like, I don't know the weights, I can go fast. They did nothing for me. Nope. Nope, sorry, you're unhappy. That's just how it's randomly done, and I'm like, listen, just so you know, I'm not happy. I said, you didn't help me. We hope that, I'm like, no, that didn't really jive with me, just so you know. And then of course I get a response from that. I said, I'm just not happy. I said, you really could, you could spread it out for everybody, because I don't know. I get, it's a perk to get the samples, and it's not like I said, and some people sell them. Some ambassadors sell their samples. They do. I said, listen, I play by the rules all the time. I don't copy anybody's posts. I don't announce things when I'm not supposed to. I said, you have people doing all that and they're still working. You're still, you give them a smackdown, but they're still there. I said, I play by the rules all the time. And I said, I've been an ambassador longer than a lot of people. And I said, I just felt like it was a snub. I get things, it's randomly done, but, there is, Leslie, if you ever tried Bear Bells, you can get them at Trader Joe's and on Amazon. I would suggest Trader Joe's because you can buy them individual bars. And somebody told me that GNC has them. I have not seen them there. I haven't been to GNC. And they're 5 points a bar. They're phenomenal. They really are. And these, honestly, the Kirkland protein bars, I like these. These are more along the lines of a Quest bar, but they're better than Quest. But I like the Bear Bells, honestly. What's between the Lavish and the Cut the Carb? I think Lavish are a little bit, what's what I'm looking for? They're the same points. They probably have different macros, but they're the same. We'll go on points. That's what I always go on. They're both 2 points. I think the Josephs are more durable. I think the Cut the Carb are a little bit flimsy. I do. I find that they're falling apart when I'm wrapping them versus the lavash is a little bit more just better made, if that's a word. Just got a little more structure to it. Did you get any kind of shipping confirmation? You could Trader Joe's, and I hear some GNCs have the Bear Bells. Oh, I agree, Kat. That's what I say too. Hey, Barb. Bear Bells remind me of truffles, like a truffle bar. That's what it reminds me of. I wish they would have I said to the Bear Bells, is that you need to have a mixed box because I love all the flavors so far, but I'd rather have a little bit of each. They announce in the middle of work day, or you don't get the email because somehow you got left off. And they have too many launch flavors. I'm sorry, if I just bought a bar box last week, I don't need to buy another bar. I mean, here's the funny thing. There are people out there that eat 2 and 3 a day. I'm not gonna lie, they are. First of all, they're too expensive to eat 2 and 3 a day. And I'm not taking all those points for bars. Neo bars, yes, they taste like a Nestle's Crunch bar. Neos are good. I only like the plain Neo. I don't like the raspberry or the coconut, but I don't like raspberry and coconut, so I probably wouldn't like them. Donna McKean, she bought them on Amazon. Awesome. And at Trader's you can buy them individual. They're $1.99 each. You can get like one of every flavor to try them, which is kind of, they only have 3, but it's still good. Yep, that's a good thing. How many points are the Nix bars? Because I'm trying to figure out the points, and Night Germain. Oh, you like the raspberry? See, I don't like raspberries, so that's probably why, but I like the plain. Tastes like a Nestle's Crunch bar. Amazon. Well, it could be the type of sweetener they use. It could cause you sometimes it causes you to, some people can't eat Built Bars because of that. 5. That's not bad. That's not bad. I just had a Nix ice cream sandwich. It was a cookie creme, and he was nice enough to send me them to try. They're 8 points a sandwich. I mean, you're getting 2 cookies and ice cream. So, I mean, it absolutely is worth 8 points. That's right. Dee has a 10% off on Amazon code for Neo Bars. Oh, you like the birthday? I do. I like the birthday cake too. Like I said, they piss me off and then they come out with a bar that I love. That always happens. Like, I like the pistachio. Didn't try it. I had to buy that one, taste unseen. I took a chance because I love pistachio. I was like, well, I really like pistachio. Oh, no, it's funny too. Lori, I don't know if you found this, but they have this thing called an over-under sale where some of the bars are over, some of the bars are under. So they can't sell them for quality control. So they sell them at a reduced price, which, is a deal. You can get a box for probably like $26, and which is a deal. But I've bought 2 so far, and both boxes, every bar was under. There was none over. They call it an over-under sale. I don't have any overs. They're all unders. And some of them are under by 10 grams, which I'll save a point, so I'm happy with that. But the white chocolate, a lot of people like the white chocolate. They don't sell the white chocolate in the summer because it melts, I think, very quickly. Oh, the hazelnut nougat. Oh. They're 5 points. That's not bad. They were just having a sale at Nix. I think you buy 2, get 1 free, or buy 3, get 1 free, something like that. Cut the fiber-bone brownie in half. Cool Whip inside. Oh, there you go. I agree. Yeah, till the weather cools off. It's very low in sugar. That was on the outside of the box. I do remember that. I don't know for sure. If you want to know, message me because I'll forget. But I still have one left. It was good though. I really I like the ice cream, so I really enjoyed the sandwich. This cookie was good, so I split it with my son for 4 points. So that was a win. Yeah, did you get any overs on your bars, Lori? Because I weighed every one of mine. I was curious. They were all under. Everyone was under, and some were under by, like I said, 10 to 12 grams. They should have thrown an extra bar in there, honestly. But I know. You buy, you take that chance. I did not get, my store does not have pistachio, unfortunately. I did get the triple chocolate. The cookie dough so far is my favorite. I ate half a container last week of just sitting there eating it. That's what I stuffed my ice cream cake with, the cookie dough. So you know that ice cream cake was phenomenal. And way less points than Nick's ice cream sandwich. I should have showed it to him. Nick, yeah, your ice cream sandwich was 8 points, but mine was 6. Which one were you going to eat? Pumpkin pizzelles. It's pumpkin season, girls. I mean, I'm revving up. I'm revving up for some pumpkin recipes because she was here. Was she here last night? She's been around. She's been around. But for her, it's dinner time in Texas. So, yeah. This is always a bad time for her. Again, the peanut butter cup didn't have that one either. We've had the cookies and cream, the vanilla, the salted caramel. There's 2 kinds of chocolate. I only got the triple chocolate. And I got my son the mint chip. He likes mint. I don't. So he said it was good. But pistachio and peanut butter cup are ones I want to try. Because who doesn't love peanut butter? I don't know. Take a chocolate graham cracker, break it in half, whipped topping. Oh, that's good too. But with the fiber one, you get the fiberness. And let me tell you something. Those fiber brownies work. That's probably the one thing I can have, I think, that actually works is a fiber one brownie. If you're just joining me, I'm having a mocktail. Remember I had this last night and I said it'd be fun to do it in a nice glass? Well, there we go. How much fun does this look? It is the tea I got in my tea subscription, and it suggested you do half tea and half seltzer. I have to say, I liked it. Yes, the caramel. That sounds really good. That's good getting the coupons. He did send me a few coupons. Lori, when you eat the ice cream, post it on Instagram and tag them. Oh, you have chocolate chip? Oh, I wish I had chocolate chip. I'm a little bit jealous there. I know. The smooth move is hit or miss for me. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. But the fiber one brownies usually do. But I keep forgetting that. I have a whole case of them upstairs. I'll have to make maybe I'll make a Nick's ice cream sandwich with a fiber brownie. Or I could do 2 fiber brownies. That's 4 points. With 2 points of Nick's ice cream, that's 6 points. That's a doable ice cream sandwich. That's still less than his ice cream sandwich. I don't know if I can get it in half though. Like imagine having 2 brownies. Oh my God, I'll blow up. What's the matter, D? I had 2 fiber one brownies last night. I had points for it. Well, they're out of one of the few things. Now, it doesn't always mean, there's times it doesn't. I haven't had one for a while. It usually works. How many points fat-free tub of Cool Whip is? Now, this is just a guess. I believe that the fat-free and the light are the same points. I think. Because I don't buy the fat-free because I think it's the same as the light. Yeah, I try to get it when it's on sale because, yeah, regularly that ice cream is six something a pint. So, yeah, I try to get it on sale. And I try to get a few of them. When he shipped me the sandwiches, he had it with dry ice. It was perfectly frozen. So if you're thinking about ordering it, it was like I said, it was summer. It was last week I got it. Sorry. Well, there was only one chocolate that did that. It was called, I can't remember it. They sent me some to try. It was all right. I was desperate that day. So I ate like a whole bar. Oh yeah, it was bad. I should remember what Choc something. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't Choc Zero. I really like Choc Zero, I have to say. Their stuff's pretty good. I have a haul I have to film, but I'm waiting for the stinking granola to come, because it's not enough for a whole video, but if I have the granola in there, it'll, but no, the granola's not coming. I want to say the light and the fat-free are pretty much the same. I don't know why I think that. There has to be a reason I think that. Well, that's the funny thing. Some of this stuff, Kathy McLean told me about these probiotics to take. She said, that'll help you. Kathy was a nurse. I believed her. So I got these probiotics. I said to her, do they help? I said, no. I said, but I am gassy, which is horrid, because it's like it's this horrible. I said, I have such gas. It's ridiculous. But nothing else. Yes, they are the same. That's what I thought. I remember, that's why I don't buy the fat-free. I figured, what's the difference? I might as well have the light. And the fat-free is harder to find. But yeah, I thought they were the same. $1? That's a steal. I could get a whole tub of Cool Whip. Honestly, that stuff's good. Fart bars. I'm telling you. Yep. I know what else I do find has helped a little bit, that kombucha. I don't drink a lot of it because, again, but I have a bottle and I get like 3 servings out of it. It does have points because it's fermented tea with fruit juice, I think. But I think it has points. So if I only have a third of the bottle, I don't worry about it. But yeah, that helps too. I really should probably drink more of it. My son, he wants us to make our own. I'm like, I'm not making my own fermented tea. It's gross. Oh, I wish oatmeal worked for me. Oh, sometimes it's because sometimes when it's just me, I just go off topic. But you guys really help set the tone. The Cool Whip and sugar-free cheesecake Jello mix hack. No, Maureen, what is that? Do you mix Cool Whip and sugar-free cheesecake Jello mix? And what do you do with it? I tried sauerkraut. I had it twice this weekend. Just saying. And I had it tonight. Though I do think cauliflower rice does work too. Yeah, so do you get the whole tub of Cool Whip, mix it with the sugar-free Jello? I think what is sugar-free Jello cheesecake? 4 points for the whole box? I'm trying to remember. Because I only ever use it by the teaspoon. Oh, beans, no, they don't help me. Dynamite, possibly. It's not sweet, but I know there's points in it. Apparently you mix them both together. I don't remember if you put them in the fridge. Is that the one that they put the brownie in, because there's something that they mix with the Cool Whip, that Melody was saying, you put the brownie in, you crumble the brownie in there. Hi, Joe. Oh, so you have water, oatmeal, and steel cut oats. That's interesting. There's a mixture of oatmeal. Charging. I know that. I always try to make sure my phone. I always forget to charge it sometimes because I'm like sitting here going, it's getting red. Hold on. Sorry about that. Somehow I've seen something with a brownie. I don't know where it was. Chocolate pudding, Cool Whip, and a brownie. Okay, I thought there was a brownie in that. Oh, yeah. Imagine the lemon and the creaminess of the lemon pudding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what they say you're supposed to God bless you? Which I read this somewhere. Because apparently when you sneeze, your heart stops. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I read. So I guess you might die if you sneeze. That's a little bit frightening when babies sneeze all the time. Yes, and who has sugar-free lemon? Me! Because you girls take care of me. Because I can't get sugar-free lemon in this area. I don't know why. Lemon and banana cream don't be sold here. But I have a well-stocked pantry of lemon and banana cream right now. And that does sound good. I've gotten better with lemon. I do. I think that would be good smeared on a graham cracker. Leave out the fiber one. Maybe not. Maybe put some granola on top. Or a lavash. You know what else I got that's really good is that it's a high protein little mini yogurt. It's in lemon. Oh my God, it's so good. My mother is probably rolling in her grave because I hated lemon. Well, you know me, I like my lemon iced. Good night, Deborah. I am not a huge fan of hot lemon. Yeah, I could die. Imagine dying online. Ugh, that would be really bad. Your body, if you do not... Yes. There you go. Oh, my God. Oh, the demon might take possession. Now you really have me scared. Oy. Lemon Luna bars. That sounds amazing. Put that like mixture between like something and freeze it. Limoncello. Well, I did a limoncello poke cake. If you didn't realize that, it was a vanilla cake, and I mixed. I made the sugar-free lemon pudding with, I think I used almond milk. Now that I think about it, and I sprayed my cake with real limoncello. It's good. I think I made it for 4th of July. Oh my God, the boys loved it. And when I served it, I put a squirt of whipped cream on top. This was I think I spread it on a toasted lavash. Made like a lemon kind of a tarty thing. Because you know me, I'm not, but I think I sprayed a little bit of fat-free Ready Whip on top. It was really good, though, I have to say. Came out really nice. I'm pretty sure it was for, like, Memorial Day or 4th of July. And that's what we had all weekend, and the boys loved it. They love when I do any kind of sugar-free cakes, and they scarf it down. Like, they especially my ones that went ballistic last year when I made that pumpkin dumb cake. He kept saying, Mom, this is the best dessert you've ever made. So Weight Watchers dessert, I'm glad you like it. But you know me, Melanie, because I don't use lemon extract because I think it tastes like Pledge. Yep. So if I like the lemon pudding, then you know it doesn't taste like Pledge. Because I don't do lemon extract. I don't even have a bottle in my house because it's nasty. I will just use zest and juice. I know, the pumpkin dumb. I do a mug pumpkin dumb cake. So if you just want a one and done, because sometimes having a whole cake around is not always the best idea. Especially that one, because I ate the whole thing. It just was, it was so good. Oh, it's cake mix and pumpkin and eggs. You make a base with eggs and pumpkin and I don't remember the rest. It might have been milk. It's up on the channel, and you pour it in the bottom of the pan, and then you sprinkle the cake mix on top, and you swirled it, and then it baked, and it was like this moist, delicious fabulousness that I've never experienced. When I tasted that cake, it was like didn't even know what to say. It was that good. Yes, the pumpkin mug cake is on YouTube. Yes, it is. All my good stuff's on the channel. And that one will probably on the recipe. All the old stuff's on the blog, dishwithd.org, for the written recipes. It's so good. It is. I saw it on an Instagram post. It was Weight Watchers posted it. And I'm like going, oh my gosh, that sounds easy. It sounds phenomenal. And it was everything and better. I can't even describe how good that cake was. And it was easy. That even makes it, when something is easy, that was too easy. And it's something great to bring somewhere. If you're going for, a dessert, nobody's going to know that that's light, and it's phenomenal. It is getting dark early, I know. It's going to rain tomorrow night. Remember, tomorrow night we are Zooming, if you're interested, at 8 o'clock. I will post tomorrow. Apple mug cakes, desserts with apples. That's a really good question. Do I have an apple hand pie? I think I have an apple hand pie that was really good, off the top of my head. Good evening, Carol. I like making the Hungry Girl crock pot apples, scoopable apple pie. Or the cranberry apple butter. Oh my lord. That came from somebody at my old Weight Watchers meeting. Phenomenal. Oh my gosh. You need some apples, and you need a bag of cranberries, little cinnamon. It's to die for. Yeah, it's already dark here. Apples. Like, it's hard to remember, because I make so much. What I always suggest is go over to my YouTube channel and go to the page, and then it's all the way where it says like community post and stuff. The last thing is search, and you could put apples and see what comes up. That cranberry apple is it's so good. You need an immersion blender because they have to blend those little cranberries up, but it's cooks all day, and it's just phenomenal. Phenomenal. But the pumpkin butter is coming to my plate this weekend, I think. We have plans to go out Saturday, I think. I think we're going to a winery. But, yeah, an immersion blender is in a set. I got one at Target. I've made her crustless pumpkin pie. That's great. I make it every Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, put on that Gracie's oat bread. You better believe it. It's, I mean, it's just so good. Oh, the apple pie waffle. Marine. That is a TikTok hack. That is fantastic. You could use biscuit dough, was what they used, but being a Weight Watcher, I used 2 ingredient dough. And I got 3 points worth of 2 ingredient dough, separated it, rolled it out, put one piece in my waffle maker, and I had apples that I cooked down. I put that in, put the other piece, closed my waffle iron, and it encased the apples inside the waffle. Tasted like a funnel cake. I don't know why I haven't made it since. I think because it's just deadly. It's so good. They sell a lot of apple sugar-free pie filling. Cherry, I've seen, and I've seen apple, and probably blueberry. I know I've seen this cherry. I've gotten it. I want to make the little pies in the skins, the wonton skins. That's what I want to make little pies. I want to make pumpkin for me, and the boys like fruit, so I was going to make blueberry and cherry for them. Of course, they'll probably want pumpkin too. Oh yeah, you could use the little mini biscuits. You just have to roll them a little bit thin, and it reminds me for some reason, I don't know why, of funnel cake. That's the taste profile. When I tasted it, I said to my husband, "This tastes like funnel cake." Not that that was bad. I just wasn't expecting it. So what I would do is maybe put a little sweetener in the dough a little bit. Well, you're not making your dough, but if you're making your dough, I put a little bit of sweetener next time. It's dough, yes, I won't lie. It's a pain in the butt, but if you watch my 2 ingredient dough tutorial that I did a couple weeks ago, I kind of don't mess with it much. Like, I don't, there are people that are sitting there rolling it, and no, you just mix it until it comes together, and I just separate it in four. And then I just kind of roll kind of make them into round shapes and throw them on a pan because I'm not fussing with it. Because the more you play with it, the more stickier and tackier it gets. So, and try to drain your yogurt so it's not as wet, so your dough's not quite as wet. And I use, like I said, I use half the amount of yogurt. I add an egg, I add a little bit of yeast, and it does do the trick. Mini graham cracker crust. Yep. I want to try the little wonton ones because I made pound droppers little. I've made them 18 different ways. I've made cheesesteak ones. I've made taco ones. I've made cheeseburger ones, and the kids go nuts. They can just keep. I made Asian ones a couple weeks ago. They just scarf them down. Like we have them on. Like it could be football Sundays are coming back, which is tough. What we do, the boys love football here, so there's no sense making a big Sunday dinner when they want to watch the game. So it's been probably the last 5 or 6 years, we just have pickies on Sunday. We have dips and we have little finger food. It's just easier. They eat in the family room. It's just, I've succumbed. So I just find fun little appetizer things to make, and a lot of the time they're Weight Watcher friendly, and the kids love them. And I'll make those now, like buffalo cauliflower. Can I tell you how good buffalo cauliflower is? I love buffalo cauliflower. I don't know if I have that on the channel. I know I've made it. I don't know if I ever filmed it. I make so many things, and then sometimes I think, sometimes it's just too much work to film, and I don't, and then I wish I did because it was phenomenal. But, all right, ladies and germs, I'm going to head on out. It is 8:30. I've been up since 6:10, so another early night for me because I'm going to go to bed. I have to be up early again tomorrow. I didn't post my vlog. I vlogged on the way in. I was going to post it in the group and on Instagram, and I forgot. I will do that when I get off of here. But I always thank you for joining me for a fun, informative evening. We always learn so much. Don't forget to give a thumbs up before you leave. I'd appreciate it. I will see you all maybe on Zoom tomorrow night. If not, I will see you Thursday back here for tea and maybe for lunch tomorrow. If you ask what time I'm going for lunch, I would say around 1. That's the time I'm shooting for tomorrow. I get done at 12 tomorrow. And I'm hoping to come right home and then get my lunch. So around 12:45, 1 o'clock, we have lunch on the deck. And we just chat about the morning and, catch up. And it's fun. And, it's what we do. So thank you for joining me. I hope to see you tomorrow night. I will post everything tomorrow for the Zoom. I will talk to you tomorrow sometime, or not Thursday. Good night. Remember, we are just following the plan. Simple, precise, nothing special. Just doing the basics, because sometimes the basics work. That's all I'm saying. Have a great night. Good night, folks.